I'm a woman, not a cisgender woman.
So me as a woman, if I say don't call me a cis woman, I'm just a woman.
And so don't call me cis, don't call me a cis woman, I'm a woman.
The term cisgender has its origins in the Latin-derived prefix cis, meaning on this side of or on the same side, which is the opposite of trans, meaning across from or on the other side of. In ancient Roman, someone might have said Cisalpine Gaul, i.e. Gaul on this side of the Alps, or Transalpine Gaul, Gaul on the other side of the Alps. Cis-Gaul, Trans-Gaul, Cis-Gaul, Trans-Gaul. We have the transatlantic slave trade because parts of the trade occurred on the other side of the Atlantic from the perspective of Europeans. This usage can also be seen in the cis-trans distinction in chemistry, i.e. the same elements on the same side of a molecule are cis, while the same elements on the opposite side of a molecule are trans. You see these two atoms here? Look at them, all on the same side. Y'all are some dirty atoms. They are cis as We have the cis and trans sides of the Golgi apparatus in cellular biology as well. In relation to sex and gender, the usage goes back to 1914 in Germany by sexologist and gay rights activist Ernst Blokard. He used it to contrast between cisvestisma, a person who wears gender-conforming clothes, to transvestisma, referring here to cross-dressers. However, it didn't become popularized till the 1990s. The term cis can be applied to biological sex. A cissexual is someone born male, female, or intersex and has no desire to medically transition away from their birth sex. So a cissex male is someone born with predominantly male sex characteristics and doesn't want to get rid of any of them. A transsexual or transsex male is someone born with predominantly female sex characteristics, but wants to medically transition away from their birth sex by removing female sex traits and adding male sex traits. Cisgender means your birth sex and your gender embodiment, or your body's relationship to gender roles and gender expressions, predominantly match or are the same. While transgender means your birth sex and your gender embodiment predominantly don't match or are in opposition. All transsexuals are transgender, but not all transgender people are transsexuals. Therefore, it's typically more useful to use cisgender and transgender than cissexual and transsexual. If you're a cis dude, you were born a dude, have no problem being a dude, and like being a dude. Rough estimates? 99% of people are cisgender, less than 1% of people are transgender, though this number changes depending on who you include in the category of trans, but it doesn't seem to be greater than 2% of the world population. So, being cisgender is in fact the normative form of gender embodiment in the world.
Here are some answers to cis dude problems that I came across. Why can't you just refer to me as normal? Well, scientifically, I have no idea whether you're normal or not. I'm cisgender, and I'm not normal, I'm super strange. You could be a complete weirdo for all I know, but if you were born a dude, and you like being a dude, scientifically, you're cisgender. Cis is a made-up word. All words are made up. Literally all of them. You see this right here? We call this a cat. And yet, if I broke this cat down to the atomic level, I would never find the word cat anywhere on it. And of course I would never do that because I love you so much. Cisgender has only been around since the 1990s. Yes, that's how language works. We develop new words as the need arises. As trans people became more visible, society had a need to distinguish between trans people and non-trans people, i.e. cis people. Cis is a slur. Well, any word could be a slur depending on its context and its tone. The N-word is a slur for everybody but like some black people. Now the words black people aren't a slur. Now if I said the N-word is a slur for everyone but some black people, the words black people kinda sound derogatory. I personally identify as cis scum, but if I called you that, that might be a slur. But cis or cisgender is typically not a slur. And it's not like trans is never used as a slur, seriously. Follow me for more cis dude problems.
You down with CPP? Yeah, you know me. You down with CPP? Yeah, you know me. I'm down with CPP. Yeah, cis people problems.